What is this? Home Alone. I was gonna say Dennis the Menace.
He slipped. Yo, that part always upset me because he slips, falls, and then out of nowhere just gets dragged into the shelf. Like,
Oh yeah, because and then he gets launched separately.
yeah, it's like some demon grabbing my.
Yo, the other one I didn't get was when he steps on the nail and standing on the spot, he grabs it like this and falls backwards. I'm like, I don't know if that's how I would fall if I stepped on a nail.
Well, step on it now.
I did actually in the summer.
Did you fall like that?
I feel like your first
No.
instinct is like you lift it off and you're like, and you kind of like you just like
I don't think
you
that's
grasp
the first
everything. Like,
Actually, maybe it is. Maybe the first instinct is to jolt back.
and then do
I
that.
feel like it also,
Yeah, when I did, I stepped on it. I was like, I stepped off. I was like, fuck!
I almost
I
feel
stepped
like
on a
I'd
nail.
stop, though. I'd be like, fuck.
No,
I'd be like afraid to pull it out.
I would because I bet you as soon as you step in it, you'd know like because I wouldn't.
Oh yeah, I did. I literally when I stepped, I literally was like, I fucking stepped on it. I lift my foot. I'm like, oh, I was like, I fucking.
Home
stepped on
Alone
a
was a
nail.
bad example because it went like all the way through his foot. I'm like, bro, like that was pretty slow to like where you're like, oh, ow, 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 oh, there it is, and then he pulled it out.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Yo, but like, can you imagine if that movie was realistic?
It
It
is.
is realistic.
The kid throwing bricks off of like a 3-story house onto this guy's face.
It happens all the
That'd
time.
be a fucking snack pack pudding pack, bro. His skull would be.
Oh, I thought you meant what he was
Done.
throwing. Snack
that
pack,
too.
pudding pack.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
the
that-
snack pack is the brand name.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Did you have those?
Yeah. I had the banana one.
Oh,
The snack
I'm
packs?
so sorry.
No, they're good, bro.
Shut your
No,
mouth.
You're talking about snack pack pudding?
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, did I tell you about
Chocolate was
whenever I bought the
Oh.
butter?
Real?
I bought the butterscotch one because I just had a craving for butterscotch
Yeah.
pudding. And then that was the day I started keto. So when I looked at it, it was like 28 grams per cup. I'm like, okay, I have 20 grams a day. I was like, what am I going to do? Eat half of it and store it?
Did you?
No, I just sat there. This is in Georgetown, actually.
Brutal. Matt ate them.
No, actually, I
And he's
offered it to everyone.
it's not banana.
This isn't the worst flavor. I only want the worst flavor.
Legit. That's fuck. It's fucked that you tried to defend it too.
Yo, banana flavored stuff is good.
That's
That's
Bananas-
like
yeah,
like the
I
banana
actually-
popsicles.
I do agree.
Fire.
No, the runts.
Bro.
Banana runts candy?
Oh, fire
Those are
too.
sick.
bananas already don't taste good. So anything that tastes like banana.
No.
No, but
doesn't
it's
taste
different
good.
because artificial banana tastes way
Shut
different
your
than real banana.
mouth.
Because I hate real
No,
banana.
you know like that medicine that tastes like bananas. Woo, flames, bro. Flames.
That's
I would just drink it like that. I think.
just mix.
This is just evolution doing its course.
Gin and penicillin.
So back in the day when my nieces had to take like cough syrup and stuff, like they couldn't.
Wait, they still can't take off. Right?
They're not allowed anymore. Banned.
Too lean, bro.
Yeah, they did.
They're getting way too fucked up.
No, I mean they couldn't stomach it. Like they'd cry when they had to take it. So like.
Well, how
my
hard are these drugs?
sister-
Like I'm tripping, man.
Benadryl, baby,
Please.
extra strength Benadryl. So like my sister would give him like a little bit of Coke to like chase it down.
This guy's fucking him up. You're giving him everything.
Oh,
A little bit of coke to calm him
Give him
down.
a little bit of Coke and then.
She'll just be like,
No
thing
more
is, though,
illness.
They still couldn't like take the shot of like Benadryl or anything. They'd have to like sip it and then just trace some Coke. Sip it, chase. Maybe I don't know, a couple weeks ago or something. I noticed. I was like, oh, they still can't take the cough syrup, but they poured it in a bigger glass, and then poured ginger ale in it and mixed it. I was like, y'all are just fucking making lean for the kids. What is happening here? Why is this
Ginger ale.
okay? They just fucking make it. They're just fucking stumbling around and shit. I'm like, this is fucked up, guys. This isn't okay. This isn't okay.
Who's your dealer?
Yeah. Can I have some?
child services comes in like, hey, we need to talk to you about your kids. Now, come in. We have a drink for you. We'll pour you a drink. They're like, holy fuck.
This shit's good.
The kids were right. This is sick. They're just there to validate that was
That's
good
so
stuff.
interesting.
Yeah, wild. But to me, that just prolongs it because, like, I'm sure, like, Buckley's and ginger ale doesn't taste good.
Oh, don't knock it till you try, man.
That's fair.
Buckley's is horrendous. I will knock it because I've
not
tried
even
it.
that bad.
It's
I
bad.
haven't. I remember
I'll drink
as
it
a
like
kid
straight.
being-
I usually just drink it straight out of the bottle.
Just it's like
Yeah, because you like fucking banana pudding, bro.
it's Jägermeister without the alcohol percentage.
Yeah, just pain.
Yeah, just paint. It's basically just paint.
Painful paint.
Yeah. Did you? There was a famous artist who. So bloodletting used to be like a popular form of medicine back in the day. I guess it still could be for certain things, but he was trying to do it to get rid of his common cold. He drained 40% of his blood and died. He did like 5 different bloodlettings in the same day by 5 different doctors because they wouldn't let. This is like 1800s.
What's bloodletting,
By the way, this
sorry?
is old school.
That's insane.
What's
But
bloodletting?
just a thing, it's like when you release like a slow amount of blood to like try to I guess like get rid of certain diseases, and
certain
stuff.
toxins?
And like
That's
to
really-
and
I
it's
don't
like
know the whole
it's
science
to, like
behind it.
it's like to replenish your blood and get new blood like cells in your
Where does
system.
the
I
new
guess.
blood come from?
Your body makes
Your
it.
body makes it,
Like out of what?
which is why
Bone marrow.
Ocean spray
the cranberry juice is just poured into the IV.
in your mouth.
No, it takes longer. to
I forgot you could drink it. Such a realistic possibility. I
Yeah,
didn't know it
fuck, that's
existed.
wild. That's fucking
That's
wild.
too that's too realistic. I only like fiction.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. My bad. Sorry.
Friction, eh? You like friction?
Ocean spray.
Yo, so you're talking about them selling meat by the kilogram, right?
Who is doing this?
Anyone, or like like sometimes you get
I do sell meat by the kilo.
and sometimes you get duped by the price. Sometimes you get duped by the prices, right? They'll be like, oh, yo, fucking broccoli's like 99 cents. Oh shit, it's 99 cents a pound. And I
Yeah.
go like,
Yeah.
so my brother and I were talking about like if we ever opened a strip club, we would sell the lap dances as like $3.99 a pound. So like depending on the stripper, you gotta pay more, or you gotta pay less. But
Damn.
it would just be the funniest thing if you saw a sign in a strip club. I was like, yo, get lap dances, $3.99 a pound.
And is there
that's
like
fucking
a
wild.
gigantic scale in the center where like they bring the people
Yeah,
down?
sure.
So then when it's like a girls' night out where it's like a few male strippers do like they pay by the pound differently?
Cool.
Like do they scale their is the price up?
Does it increase like throughout the event?
No, I was asking well, inflation is a real thing. It should affect strip clubs just the same.
Should.
But like in terms of like, are we weighing them differently? Like when it's like pound for the boys' night, are we weighing the entire person, and then pound for the girls' night, we weigh just the meat.
That's whack. Those strippers
Oh,
ain't
it's not
making
the
no
whole
money.
like the pound.
I thought that's what he was getting
That's
at.
what I thought he meant.
Is that not what you were getting at?
Yeah, price per pound,
So it's like per thrust.
No, per wiener size.
wiener size.
But,
Oh
like,
no,
per-
but thrust.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like per,
I thought by
per,
thrust.
per pound. Like
Oh,
per pound.
Oh, you can do that way too. I guess like, per dance per pound.
Weight of the wiener.
That sucks. You're paying like $1?
No, but
No,
you
it's-
would
it's just
increase
a-
the
it-
price.
Yeah, it's like a very.
It'll be,
Oh,
it'll be
I
like
see.
3,000 per pound.
$3,000
So
a
then
pound.
just
Who's
scale
gonna
it
buy
down.
that though? Like the numbers are just way.
I've been weighing my whole moment for the scale
Your whole moment? How long was the moment?
Homo.
right now.
Oh,
I got this moment for life. Someone
Oh.
even said that.
Yeah.
I think Rihanna.
No, it was actually Nicki Minaj.
Yo,
It was actually.
so we were looking at Rolling Stones released like a list of the top 200
Okay.
singers.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Who's number 5?
Okay. The fact
Mambo.
that you expect me to remember this shit is why.
Well,
But
hold
here's
on,
the thing.
I
You
have
pull
it.
it up. But yo, this list is fucking whack.
Based
Whoever-
on what is it based on?
It's based on their vocal skills.
Oh, who's the judge?
This person who wrote it. So it's obviously
Rolling Stone.
it's obviously biased.
Let me guess. Michael
It's-
Jackson is like not. Is like in the top 10, but not
No, Michael Jackson was like 125 or something like that.
for vocals.
That's what I'm saying. And it's so it's not like
He's
perform.
pretty-
It's
he-
not performance. So it's not like just band.
What
that,
about
like,
Whitney
get a drop.
Houston?
Whitney Houston was number 2. I think Whitney's number 1.
Yo, Mac Miller was number 3.
I think Whitney is like bar.
Who's number
none.
1?
Aretha Franklin.
Yeah.
I get it.
What about Mariah
but
Carey?
No. She was like top 10, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's top 10.
She
That's
was
fair.
top 10.
But Michael Jackson was like the male
No, but here's
version
the thing
of
that was
Whitney
whack
Houston.
is like Bruno Mars was not on that list.
Celine Dion was on the
Celine
list.
Dion
Kelly?
was not on the list.
Or is he too?
Okay, but
Is he
it-
too canceled?
He was too canceled.
Okay, but
Oh.
is that? No, I'm not saying that it's not fair because obviously
It
what
is
R.
not
Kelly
fair.
did was not fair.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah,
I want to
but
dig
he
in
has
this.
vocal
Okay.
skills.
but
Okay.
do we just discard like it's like how like Kanye West got his name like it was like top artist of 2022 and where Kanye West was supposed to be they just left it blank. I'm like, what is he, Voldemort? Now that cannot
Can't talk
like
about him anymore, yeah.
shall not be
That's-
named.
So, Mark was talking about what's your like if you're going out karaokeing, what's one of your go-to songs? And I was like, yo, I don't even care if this guy's canceled, and I don't care if like people hate me for it.
Fuck it.
Yo, I would sing "I Believe I Can Fly." That's one of my go-tos.
Sure.
Because I'm like, I understand what he did is bad, obviously very bad.
We're not supporting.
But I'm not like it doesn't take away from his musical talent.
you got to be able to separate the two.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at least I think so. Some people are like no because
He-
you listening to his music supports him. I was like,
Well, you're financially supporting him.
No, what if I illegally download it? What if I don't do it on any streaming platform?
So it's
So
funny.
I'm actually robbing them.
It's
Fuck
funny.
'em.
Funny enough because I think people who make memes about these guys, like people who make memes and try to go
Profit
viral,
off of it?
are actually the ones who do more damage than someone who listens to their song once on YouTube. Because you're giving one view, Where when you create
Fame.
content based on this viewer, you're giving thousands and hundreds of views
Yeah, but he
towards
didn't.
it.
Like if it was
Yeah, but Andrew Tate, I only found out about him
Oh,
through,
yeah, so he
through
blew up.
memes
Yeah,
dissing him.
yeah,
So like
okay.
the people who dissed him are the ones who made him popular, who made him money. It's almost like you kind of screwed yourself in that
I'm
foot.
upset that I'm kind of a fan now.
so the other thing too is like
Yeah.
why don't they if he's so canceled, why is his music still available on streaming platforms?
It's true, right? You'd expect the streaming platform to remove his stuff. But yeah, no,
It's what?
did I say it?
The streaming platform.
It's flat. It is flat.
And
So I'm not wrong.
is it
Mariah
3D?
Carey was number 5.
There you go.
See, I knew it.
That's still pretty high though.
It is.
That's pretty high. And the thing that was fucking whack about that list, and maybe I'm biased, but Florence from Florence and the Machine, Florence Welch, incredible voice, right?
Yeah, oh yeah,
How
phenomenal.
the fuck is Rihanna higher than her? No.
Because
no.
of popularity.
Which is whack.
And nothing,
That's not true.
nothing to do with
No, what
skill.
about the lead singer of Evanescence? Was she on the list?
No, she wasn't on the list. Willie Nelson was on the list.
Yeah.
Have you heard him?
John Lennon was on the list.
Have you heard him?
Like, they're
John Lennon was not a great... He was a...
they had good songs.
Undeniably,
Songwriter, not great.
he was just a fantastic musician, but he was not known for his
Just
amazing
criticizing her
vocals.
blowing
No,
up whoever
yeah,
wrote
it's
this.
fucking like, even Rihanna, because we were talking about her work today. Like Rihanna has a good voice, but she just makes very catchy songs.
Yes.
I would
Her
not.
voice
put
is
her,
actually like a diamond in the sky.
shine bright.
So shine bright.
Bob Dylan was
That was
on the list.
almost like on par with her though.
Yeah.
So, are
Did-
you
did I
in
make
like a
it?
top? Yeah, I guess you're in the top.
Okay, the reason why I never trust Rolling Stone reviews, though, is because they had... I don't know if it was an accident, but they had published for not Bob Marley. Marley and Me.
Bob Marley was on the list too.
Okay, I gotta talk to you about that in a second. But
Yeah.
So Marley and Me, they reviewed it being like a fantastic comedy for the whole family. It was not a comedy movie. It was not.
Is there
yeah,
no?
I've never
and
watched
they-
And they
I
swore
don't
by
know.
that review for years, and I was like, okay, I don't trust you guys'
It's,
reviews
like,
right
so
after Bob
sad.
Marley. It has
So
good
sad.
like family humor in the beginning, but like it is then
It's about the
Drastically
about the dog
sad.
dying.
What?
it's about basically about the dog was like a troublemaker of a puppy. It was like kind of like those puppies like it got him
Like
through so much
Bella.
frustration, but
Like
then they grew
Bella.
up But then they grew their family, and the dog became super calm. It became like the best dog ever, like so calm. And like they laughed about all the history, all the things the dog had been through with their kids, their marriage turmoil. Like our dog had been through it with us all, and then,
And then it dies.
It dies, and it's just very sad, right?
Yikes.
But yeah, like, and then they labeled it a comedy. I'm like, you guys are so stupid. It's not even labeled a comedy as a movie.
What is it? A rom com?
Yeah, they I don't want to go with my joke. I was gonna say they did some stuff to the dog. But that's crazy. This guy woofed. That's messed up. This guy got into it. He's like,
Yeah,
"Whoa."
I'm trying to entice you.
Carl said Willie Nelson is fucking great, but like
Willie
top
Nelson is
200
great,
singer
but is he
all
top-
time.
He is not.
Is he? Why are you mad at us?
Yeah, you have to fucking yell at us.
He's
We're
just
just
so-
Tell Carl you have the microphone.
Jeez.
Oh, speaking of
Bob Marley.
Bob
Bob
Marley
Marley,
on
so-
the list of top 200 best singers.
so
What?
I
Of
got,
all time.
that's also whack, but I gotta tell you that. So at my second job, we sell Bob Marley bongs, and a customer came in and he's like, "Dude, I didn't know Bob Marley makes these bongs." I was like, I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, really? He does, and I'm honestly pretty new, so I'm like, I know it's not true, but I'm just gonna go along with it because I'm not gonna deny it right in front of my manager. He's like, Lucas, do you know? Like, what if it's true? So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So like, I turned to my boss, and he was like, no. And he's like, just let him go with it. So the guy ended up buying the bong, and like we like
Okay, you're about
we
making
just
sales.
kept. Like, he was like, "It's Bob Marley's bong." I'm like, all right, cool, that's exciting. Like we just kept like kind of just being like, all right.
He
just going with it.
handcrafts these in his
He-
basement.
Still, this one's created last year.
Yeah.
Do you have to try the bongs before? Like, do people ever?
Yeah, actually, I played Toxic by Shitty Flute.
Buy a shitty flute.
Yeah.
I guess you're not wrong. I guess it's the channel. Sure.
Yeah, so is it not
Oh,
technically the new
we're
artist?
glitching out like crazy.
It's a cover.
Carl said. What does that mean, Carl? Is anyone in particular or all of us?
Video, sound.
Might be a you thing because we look pretty clear up there.
Yeah. I mean, we can't hear it though.
It's true.
Great feedback. Thanks.
Well, I
no,
guess
the feedback's actually not good
It is a
Oh,
little.
that we're getting.
we don't know that. It might just be Carl's shitty TV.
Correct. Yeah. Shit.
Buy a new TV.
Yeah.
Bob Marley top 200.
No, there was something else.
I don't even like his music. No offense, like I just reggae's just not for me.
No, I think his
That's
music is
racist.
good. I like his music, but I would
Is
not
that
put him in the
is
top
that
200.
racist?
Yeah,
But-
you said you don't like
but-
him because he's black. You just said that.
It's not.
You said that.
I didn't. Guys, please.
I almost choked and died. No, the Marley and me thing.
So close.
Not this time. Not this
Yeah,
time.
Bob Marley and me.
Bob.
I would change.
Why hasn't that been a movie?
It's a movie
yet?
where Bob Marley's part of the family and he dies.
They raise
No.
him. Yeah. They go with their family
Yikes.
tomorrow. Like, we're struggling having kids. He's like, yeah, man. Just super high
No
in the garage.
No woman, no cry. No, so my brother and I were talking about this, and then Emma and I were talking about it. And here's
Who
what
else talked about it?
us now.
Are there a lot of people talking about this right now?
Three
Twi-
are
is it
about to
trending
talk
on
about it.
Twit?
Check Twitter, see if it's twinning.
Twinding.
That's what it should be called on Twitter. is
It
twinning.
should be.
Yeah, I meant that. Slow connection keeps buffering. That's you, bro.
Yeah, I
That's
think
definitely
Yeah,
you.
ours is green. We see a green light. So.
Yeah, we're good.
Green light, red light.
He's watching Up in the Attic, so Sandy doesn't know.
He's jerking to us in the attic. I picture it being a small attic too, so he's like hunched over and
It's crawl space.
definitely, yeah.
When he comes, he hits his head. He's like,
Oh. Yeah. No. Okay. So here's what I think. The more I think about it, the more I think people should not own animals. This
keep going.
again. Are you gonna be able to get it this time?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. So why I think people shouldn't own animals? What? I mean, I could get into why I don't think people should own animals, but more importantly,
Just want it cracked.
what I think is weird is when people bring in a pet. Let's use dogs for an example, and they're so attached to these dogs. They treat them like family members. Some people treat them like their kids.
Okay.
So be it. I'm not judging them for it. That's fine.
But we know you're biased because you dislike them.
I don't like doing that. I don't like.
But you named your dog Uncle Phil.
Yeah, he's not my kid. He's my uncle. Are you dumb?
Yeah.
Are you dumb?
I'm his kid.
Yeah. I'm his nephew, bro. He's my
Come on,
uncle.
bro. Do you not know
Where
how
is
family
he?
relations work?
So,
So okay. So they treat them like a kid. To me, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't imagine anything worse than losing your child. Anything. Like I feel like
that's not true.
That's what are you gonna say?
Somebody eat their last slice.
Well,
Pizza crust?
no, because
Yeah, that's true.
that's an option of like you can then find them, right? Or-
You're right, it
But there's
doesn't- it
certain
doesn't
people.
end there.
There's certain people who don't just lose their child. You know what I mean? They're
That's fair.
gone.
They're just responsible. And
Yeah.
they just like
Yeah.
keep an eye on them. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, I think everyone operates under the ideal that you're gonna outlive your kid, and any parent who has
No.
any parent who buries their kid, my heart breaks.
That's,
for them.
yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Right? Like I can't
Yeah.
imagine anything worse than having to bury your child. But when you take on a pet, like, again, dogs specifically, you know goddamn well, again, unless something tragic happens to you, but like the idea is you're going in knowing you're gonna outlive this pet.
Yeah.
So when you bring in this animal and put such
No, but you know you're gonna outlive your kid too.
no, but I'm saying, but you operate on the idea that you're gonna outlive your kid.
Do you buy
Sorry,
a dog?
sorry. You operate on the idea that your kid's gonna outlive you.
Matt
But
actually.
then you buy a dog
No.
with the idea that you're gonna outlive
That's not
the
true
dog.
because Matt actually operates under the idea he gets a dog and the dog's gonna take care of him.
It's true.
Bro,
Yeah,
you
maybe.
gotta make me lunch.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
I'm late. No, but like then you bring in this dog, you put all this love and care and pressure on the thing, knowing damn well you're gonna outlive it.
What if it doesn't?
Like, why would you do that to yourself?
What if it doesn't though? What if it outlives you?
Yeah, but I'm just saying is the idea that the plan is almost always
Don't
you're
speak-
gonna
don't
live
speak
more
on
than
my
12
behalf.
years.
But
Maybe that's not
I
what I
think it's
think.
because you.
I hope you live more than 12 years.
But you enjoy the ride. Like your last thought is that your pet's gonna die, ever.
I get it, but I'm just mean like the people who love it that much, like again, who treat it like a kid, and there are some people who do it, who are just like, this is my baby,
In this economy,
this is my kid.
that is a kid. In this economy,
You're right.
Yo,
man.
in this economy, anything you think is a kid.
dude, love you, baby.
Baby boy.
Yeah. Baby girl, it's pink.
That's
Yo, that's you can't assign gender.
Fuck
norms.
'em.
that's whack, man.
Is that
What the
actually?
hell is wrong with you?
I like pink. What does that mean?
Like the artist, I think she's actually legit.
Like,
Yeah, she's actually.
She's
not
a
bad.
sleeper. She's a sleeper pick.
Yeah, I can't believe
But
was
she's
the top
top.
200.
Yeah, she's in
no,
the
she's
top
not
200.
on that list. She's
So
not.
Rolling Stones couldn't find
Fergie
pink.
was on the list. No, imagine.
Yo.
That would've
After
been-
that anthem,
Yeah.
she probably got scratched
Right.
up. I bet you someone pitched it to Rolling Stones. They're like, "Did you hear the anthem?" They're like, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah."
You're
And they-
fired.
You just see it scratched out
You're
part of the
fired.
list.
No, but that's what I think is whack. Why would you sign up to lose your kid
You did?
every time? No, but I knew goddamn
Okay,
well I
but-
wasn't giving him
but-
the affection that he's my child.
So imagine you live in a world right now where it's like, for some reason, like this world monitors the fact that we're overpopulated. If the next generation, if our generation has kids at the age of 15, that kid will be removed from your life forever. Would you still have a kid?
Sorry, I didn't quite understand.
Like let's just say like society monitors we're overpopulated, so at the any kid that's created in this generation at the age of 15 you will never see again. Like at the age of
Like
So
when
when
the
the
kid
kid
is
turns
15,
15?
not when
15,
my
yeah.
kids have kids at
Yeah,
15.
yeah.
So when my kid turns 15, they take my kid away.
Yeah, they take your kid away. You don't know what happens to it. It just gets taken away.
No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't have.
You wouldn't have a kid.
No, fuck no.
So you'd never have a kid.
No. Are you kidding me?
It's
Are you
hypothetical.
expecting me to say yes? I'll have the kid
I kind of was, yeah.
for the pleasure of the 15 years?
I was
No.
really- I was really
Are you
hoping
kidding
you
me?
Okay, 16.
No, but then
No.
why don't you try to fight the system?
I would fight the system and then have my kid once I've won.
No,
but I
no,
wouldn't
no.
have my kid and then hope to God I beat the system, but then still
No,
lose.
but then
at
you're
15
you're
when I
spending your
fail.
lifetime waiting.
But what if the
No, I'm
system?
spending my lifetime fighting.
But what if the system says you also can't beat us?
I can't. I'm not
Like,
allowed.
the system's like you can't beat us.
No, I can watch.
Like, I haven't
Watch me.
watched that.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I want purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'll beat them.
The only way you can
What's
beat
it-
us is by having a kid first.
Yeah, then I win.
No, you have to have a kid and then you have to fight them off.
The kid?
At 15, that's what happens. It's life or death. Okay, would you do that
Yo,
though?
that's interesting.
If it was like at the age of 15, you have to fight your kid to death, but like you could let him win.
Yo, that's
would you have a
basically
kid?
what that's basically how it works in the
So
wilderness.
here's a different version of that my brother asked me. He said, "What if they told you? What if, in this hypothetical, Christina gets pregnant, and the doctors have all these new magical tests where they can test it out and they can read the future."
Am I the
stuff?
father? Please.
No, she's just pregnant. You were nowhere.
Joseph?
You were nowhere in the equation. No, but then the doctors say, again, there's this new technology where they can see in the future, and they say, "Hey, this kid is gonna murder you
grab me?
when the kid turns 12."
Can you grab me the Vizzy?
What do you do?
When the kid turns 12,
He's going to murder you. Like
He's
you
going-
he's going to kill you.
I'll do it.
Really?
Yeah, because at the
Like,
age, when
for
the kid is 11,
Sorry. I can't say they won't murder you. The kid will kill you.
at the age of 12.
At the age of 12,
Okay, so I'm gonna ban the kid at the age of 11, and I'll return at the age of 13. I'll put myself in a bunker under house arrest. Inevitable. I would like to see him fucking try. I'll put that kid right in the fucking ground. I'll hunt that kid down.
He's better hunter than you, apparently.
I'm pretty low standard to compare. Like, he would just be able to smell a piece of wood and 50-50 guess it, and I'll be like, damn, it's pretty fucking good. He's like,
This is birch.
What'd you call me?
Spruce.
That's how it
Yeah.
starts. No, but what if because he kills you?
I'm not scared of this.
Okay, again,
This kid's embarrassing me.
Let's change the age from 12 to 20.
20. Okay, cool.
He kills you. What if it's an accident?
At the age of 20.
What if it's an accident?
At the age of 20.
At the age of 20, he kills you.
Okay, so at age 19, I'm going to isolate until the age of 20.
It's inevitable. You cannot.
I
dodge
would
it.
like to see
Dude,
him
you sound like
come
Agent
to Area
Smith.
50. Yeah.
Yeah, legit.
Yeah, but what if I strip, like, put myself in, like, a Hulk
Mr.
locker?
Anderson.
Like, is he going to break into Area 51 to... this is an animal right here. Area 51's going to confiscate me. You think
He'll get you.
he's going to fight me?
He kills you somehow.
Well, it could be, like, indirectly where, like, he calls me and I get, like, electrocuted. I'm like,
Boom. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It could be an accident. Maybe it's not in bad intentions or anything. Maybe it's a car crash.
age of 20. Age of 20.
Maybe he
I would do
maybe
it.
he murders you.
I would do
You'd
it.
have the kid.
I would do it. Because that would put me at age 50-ish. That's fine.
But the thing
I lived a good life.
the thing that would break my heart though is if he murders me is where did I go wrong? How did I turn this kid into a murderer?
But it's inevitable.
No, but what if it's part
I
of
know,
the
but-
destiny?
Yeah, it is part of destiny, but I'm just saying it's like it would just
But what if it's not that? It's like, Dad, it's not personal. It's just destiny.
I have to do this.
Yeah.
No, like,
Do you feel
what,
bad?
what if he told
Yeah, I
you...
would still feel bad.
He's like,
But he's like, I understand what I'm doing, and it's not that it's good or bad.
Like,
It's just
yeah.
destiny.
Is he gonna give you like the
I don't think I would ever make me feel better. I
Is he
still
gonna
fucking
yeah,
hate it.
Does he get to give you like that whole 007 villain lecture before he kills you?
I mean, he's free to do what he wants.
He'd be
I'll
like,
probably-
Dad,
do I have to
I
listen?
don't know why I have to do this. You did nothing
And
wrong.
he even struggles with like
Yeah.
actually killing you. He's like,
Like, is he a good actor? Is he a good
God
actor?
damn.
no, it's bad.
That's
It's
good.
bad.
Oh,
It's bad.
shit. Oh, it's bad.
He's like,
Single
and his
tear.
first shot misses. It like grazes you too.
Oh.
So like now you're in pain.
Now
You're
I'm
supposed to
upset because you just had a shitty shot.
God damn it.
A shitty fucking
Be,
shot.
how are you gonna survive?
No
now?
son of mine.
Yeah, and then that makes it worse. Then he kills you with hatred, and then he lives with that resentment.
Oh,
Or,
for his life.
because
Crazy.
you said it's inevitable.
Fuck, it's a movie.
Or what if he changes his mind, but then as he's walking away, the gun falls off his hand and it shoots in the head, and he has like overwhelming guilt for the rest of his life.
Oh my god. You see, that's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my god! Oh my god! Wow! This inevitable
Yo, this is a good movie script, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
What would we call it?
007: The Lost Ark. Already planned it out. I took my
This guy's been waiting.
two favorite franchises and put them together.
What's the Lost
Indiana
Ark?
Jones
Indiana
Oh,
Jones.
okay.
and 007. They're like the both
Okay.
comparables in this case.
Yeah, I was so impressed. There was a game show happening. Sorry to jump in, but it just reminded me of this. And basically, they give you a number, and you have to, or they give you the answer, and you have to make up what the question was for the answer.
That's sick.
So the number was 1.5, and the guy's like, the number of time James Bond says his name when he introduces himself. And I was like, holy fuck, how'd you think of that so
Yeah.
fast?
That's brilliant.
Right?
That's brilliant.
And I was like, holy shit, that's like good.
That's sick.
But I was like,
he's
that'd be-
trying to figure out what that means.
It's because I keep picturing him saying, "My name is Bond,
James
Bond."
Bond.
I know,
One and a half,
but I'm
yeah.
just like picturing all the James Bonds saying it, like Pierce Brosnan.
He was trying to do the math.
MLK.
He was trying to count. What? One? Wait, one. Hold on,
But
wait.
technically, he's not
How
saying
do
his
you
name
say it?
50%.
Wait, one?
1.5.
1.5. Sorry. Sorry.
He's trying to figure it out.
50%. But
He's trying to figure it
But
out.
technically, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, because his first name is 5 letters, his last name is 4 letters, so he's technically saying a little
Fuck
extra.
yourselves. Not
No.
the letters. It's the names. He's saying half a name
Well,
or half of his.
he has a middle name
his
though.
Yo, so I think that would be a
So
fun...
saying-
Danger.
Is Danger his first name or middle name?
It's
James
middle
Danger
name.
Bond.
Danger James Bond?
Ooh. Like the Yu-Gi-Oh card, like he's a danger card. Danger Bigfoot. No.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Danger Close? What about the Danger Zone? What?
Just waiting for Emma to blast the song all of a sudden.
Oh, because she did last time?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Jeopardy. No. It's not like... It's not... Jeopardy's... Oh, I guess it is technically like Jeopardy.
What's
Because
this?
Jeopardy gives you the... Oh, no. You answer the question with a question. This game is like, it's the
No,
answer.
You're right. You almost asked the question. Because they'll give you like a statement. They'll be like, fuck, I can't think of anything.
I'm glad that you guys didn't ask me. I have no idea.
They'd be like, he won 16 gold medals as an Olympic swimmer. And you'd be like, who is Michael Phelps? So like they kind of give you the answer and you kind of ask the question.
And then, so,
Oh, it's kinda like
no, it's because Lee's actually generally asking you, who the fuck is Michael Phelps?
Fleps.
No, it's not. But it's not that. It's not Jeopardy. It's like a different kind of game show.
Mm.
But it was very interesting when I saw it. I was like, this would be a cool game.
So does it have to be? It could. You just make up any question that has that answer.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
sick.
And I guess
That's-
it's whoever
that's
has
sick.
like the best. I don't. Or the first one that made sense. I guess.
So like reverse Family Feud.
Because
Family Feud
Sure.
is,
I guess.
I guess so.
yeah,
Interesting.
you answer the statement reverse.
Yeah. Neat.
That is kind of interesting, actually.
It's called Feud Family.
You proud of that one?
I like that one. I'd watch it.
Okay. So I heard on the radio today. They were
You listen to the radio? Who listens to the radio? here?
sometimes.
Yeah, I was actually talking about with. Go ahead, but I was just saying I can't believe we pay.
He told me to go ahead, and then he just kept going.
But so Sirius XM,
Yes.
you'll pay for that shit, and they'll still repeat music.
You
all
pay
fucking
for that?
My company does.
Are you serious?
We use it for
That's
not
nice.
not me personally.
I get it for free.
Serious?
Yes.
We get it.
serious.
That's crazy.
Serious Black.
Are you proud of that one?
What?
Yo, Caliente, channel 156, I think.
Is that what it's called? Is it called Caliente?
It's called Caliente.
Actually?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
that's so
channel.
interesting, though, that you guys
Fantastic
listen to the radio.
So I'll switch between Sirius XM, Flow, and
Like Flow 93.5?
yeah. No, it's not 93.5 anymore. It's 98.7.
What? When
Yeah.
when did it change?
I don't know.
No,
Yes.
93.5
No,
is
sorry.
like the beat
Yeah,
or some
yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
Oh.
Flow is 98.7 now, I think.
The fuck?
And then I'll switch to my own music as well. But like, the reason I listen to the radio stuff is to find new songs.
yeah.
Listen
You'll-
to find some new shit. Yeah. So they were talking about predictions about 2023 that were made by people from 1923.
Okay.
People were predicting what the world will be like 100 years from now. Man, I wish we lived in the world they
What were
predicted.
some of the things they said?
They're saying flying cars. They said 4 4-hour shift work weeks, which would be incredible, like 16-hour
16-hour
work
work
week.
weeks. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I wish. They said women will paint their teeth black for fashion. That one's like probably the only accurate one. Like,
No, they're doing their
They do
eyes
it with
instead.
charcoal.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and then they said telepathy will exist even with babies. And I was like, yo, we're so far off.
What did they expect us
Yo,
to do?
No, but legit, if you think about the next 100 years, I'd probably make some
I
outlandish
think
claims like that
yeah,
too.
I think painting your teeth black would be fashionable in 100 years.
No, so people just won't have teeth left.
True. Like, do you think telepathy will exist in 100 years?
No, because I don't think it's like a.
With Elon Musk's microchip ready for human testing?
All like artificial telepathy, AT.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I don't know. I don't think. I mean, if you have the microchip and you Bluetooth, is that telepathy? If you're like Bluetoothing a message,
Yeah, that's true. Like
it's like artificial.
'cause
That's AT.
typically-
That's AT right there. The prime form of AT.
typically
You
telepathy.
already ate.
T.
Typically, telepathy is not using devices, right? Like it's your mind.
Well, your mind is your device, no? My
Yeah,
devi-
yeah.
my brain runs me.
Not very
Oof.
Oh,
Yeah, half mast. Half mast, 33% power.
Got him.
he got fried.
Yeah, it's well, I don't know. Are you allowed to use technology?
I'd say no.
I would say yes.
Do the X-Men?
Yeah, he uses fucking Cerebro.
No, he doesn't. Not to always talk. He doesn't need it.
Not to talk. He's not a vegetable.
Well, I guess I see your point. Cause same thing. Like if I have help lifting something like
It's not like you're
like a
strong.
forklift, I'm not super strength. Like it's
Unless
being
the
assist-
forklift is an extension of your body.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is if there's like a chip in your brain, it's an extension of your body.
No,
You're
I
now
don't
able
think
to
that
do-
counts. Because then, okay, if you got like Winter Soldier arms,
Sure.
are you then strong?
Yes.
No, your
What?
arms. Your arms.
Oh,
are
actually,
strong.
it's
Not
funny.
you.
I wasn't with the example, but
I
then
would say
when
yes.
he said that, I think so because I would say
Yeah.
Winter Soldier is a
He's
super
strong.
soldier. He's
Oh, I
super
mean,
strong.
he also has a super soldier serum
Yeah.
in him too.
So he is technically strong,
But
with
even
or
if he
without
did,
that arm.
if it, like Jax from fucking Mortal Kombat, he's fucking strong.
Doesn't he have metal arms too?
Yeah,
Yes,
bionic
yeah,
arms.
yeah, but he's pretty strong.
He's strong. You gonna say his arms are strong? Nah, he's strong.
But he was strong before the arms as well.
Yeah, but like he's like super strong with
Yeah,
his fucking
now
arms.
it's, yeah.
Fucking nuts.
Yo, speaking of all this, did you ever see that the people have been like giving themselves amputees and getting
Yeah.
labeled transabled?
This
we
this
talked
is what
about
I-
this.
Yeah.
When
Did we?
were we talking about
This
this?
was always my counter argument to the transgender thing. Is if you're okay with that, you have to be okay with transable because it's the same shit. It's the same shit.
So okay, but so I was talking to one of my coworkers about it today. Now, if you were to have the option right now and say, you know what, Lee, these people who are transabled, I'm assuming can apply for disability at that point, technically, because they have a loss of a limb, right? So,
But wait, have they actually lost the limb?
Some of them, a lot of them.
yeah, like they can't find it, and so Lee,
Bro, that joke was out on a limb.
if you
Can't find it in their mind.
if you were offered, Lee, I'm going to, let's say, amputate one. Let's choose a ligament. Like let's say your left arm. Let's say your left arm. What would the price have to be? Or sorry, well, part of your body.
That's an appendage.
Sure. So, how much? How much would someone have to pay?
To lose my left arm.
Like if I were to say like, hey, like I will do that, but for the rest of your life, I will like you'll get your full salary.
To lose my left arm.
Yeah, but for the rest of your life until
How
you
far
die.
down?
At the shoulder?
Let's say elbow.
At the elbow?
Yeah.
A little less. Definitely a little less.
Yeah, because you could still learn to do stuff with it.
Yeah, and I think you can
People
get a
who-
little
there's
hand
people
attached.
who are born without
He asked me.
that joint.
Yeah, you can be born. They're actually
He
born to
asked
be
me.
wild.
Well, I'm more interested.
You're not on the show.
Born to be transabled.
I would say it'd have to be hundreds of millions. For me to.
Bro, you wouldn't even get that much if that happened to you. If you lost your
But
arm.
that's the thing, is if it happened, so be it. Whatever. But for me to volunteer it,
Yeah.
to
What if
give
you're
it up.
voluntold?
Oh, that's fucked. I'll fight it.
How desperate would you have to be in a spot to just do that for like the regular disability income from the government?
For you to be able to park in a handicapped spot.
It's like someone's life's got to be on the line. Like I got to be saving somebody.
Like how deep in poverty would you have to be? Like would you go homeless over that? Over
No.
cutting off a ligament?
No. Oh. Yes.
Like
yes.
you-
Yes.
You'd prefer to be homeless than
Stop saying ligament.
sorry limb.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I would go homeless before I chop my arm off to.
So no
Well, the thing is-
no ligaments
You're right.
lost.
The thing though is like me, I can't. I was talking about this with my brother too. I can't imagine ever being homeless just because my family's so tightly knit. I'll always have a place to stay.
What if we killed them all right now?
That's true. That's true.
What if I had that Emma laugh first and she's like, I'm not
What if
family.
he took? Yeah. What if he
I
took
thought
that?
about it.
What if he took that option off the table?
Okay, there's no one to ever back me up.
Not even us. We're the ones doing
We
this
wouldn't
to
back
you.
him up even if we were
Yo, what
here.
the fuck? You guys are doing this to me?
You'd come to knock on our door, I wouldn't even... I would just shut my
who's that
doorbell
guy?
off.
How did I become homeless?
Just look at you, man.
Wait, you're not?
Just keep doing what you're doing. You spend all your money making a podcast room that doesn't take off.
Yeah, well, that fucking happened.
Yo, but foreshadowing.
Yo, don't take it back.
You took your...
Tell a different
This
prophecy.
is his origin story.
Tell a different prophecy.
He quits his job to sell feet pics like full time.
Yo, fuck
and
off.
it crashes.
like
The
my
foot
habit,
market,
bro.
the foot market plummets.
Yo,
$7.
don't,
Please, Emma. Please, I gotta have some more.
yo, don't curse my future, bro.
He's like,
What the hell?
I can't afford moisturizer for my feet. My pictures are going downhill.
Yeah, that's how the cycle starts.
Oh no. Yeah, the next pandemic, there's a moisturizer shortage. She's like, my feet are so dry. No one's buying my content.
They see you in the grocery stores going down to lotion. They're like, hey, get him! You're like trying to squeeze them out.
No.
They're like, what's it called when you like, yeah, when you wring a rag, they wring his foot out of the moisture.
But it's too slippery.
Give us your light bulb toe.
I was wondering where you're going with the ringing thing, but ringing the much on my foot.
The worker's like, every last drop.
It's too slippery.
Yeah.
It's too slippery.
Oh man, yo. I hope to God you guys aren't fucking telling my future, man.
They bring his feet and there's powder.
They're patting it down and just like flying.
Dust blowing up. Oh, it's wild.
You know, like, I guess in movies you'll see like someone get mugged, and like they're just like on the sidewalk. You're like left like that, but
In
all
the
I did,
aisle?
it's just your shoes and like your socks like on the floor. You're like, oh no,
That's all I have.
I'm spiraling out of control in the nut aisle in Metro.
Why is the lotion with the nut? Why is the lotion with the
Because
nuts?
you would be in the nut aisle
At
in
the
Metro.
expensive grocery store.
Yeah.
Longos, people are like walking over him and shit.
Oh, God.
Wait, Carl's like, my approval in watching once every 5 episodes isn't enough of a success. That's true. That's true.
No, it's not.
We've hit it. We've made it.
You just start paying us, Carl. Yeah, if that's how it happens, then I'm not gonna amputate to fix it. I'm probably just gonna kill myself.
We all got there.
'Cause
From
that's-
just asking if you lose your
Tough.
arm for minimum wage.
Yeah. Honestly, no, I wouldn't.
No. What if like our
I'd
whole society bases off feet?
Huh?
Like what if instead of
Yeah,
income, it's like we exchange feet pics for as currency?
Then
think it
he's
would be good?
then he's SOL, dude.
Yeah, like you're
I'm a fucking millionaire.
like the
baby.
supply is overwhelming the demand. So like your feet pics are worth.
Sorry.
Oh, I see what you.
Can we? What was some of the feedback you got? Did people leave you comments or?
No.
Oh.
So we mentioned last podcast because you asked me, you were like, did I message them? So I messaged the two guys who bought my thing. I messaged them back and be like, yeah.
Do you know their guys?
Guys?
I assumed one of them for sure is a guy.
Yo, you can't assume.
no.
like that.
Sorry,
That's
one of them for sure is a guy.
How you
Yeah,
know?
because of his picture is him.
What if that's just maybe who their favorite person is?
True, fair enough.
Okay.
Could be. The two people, I suppose. I messaged them being like, hey man, thanks for supporting. Like lots of feet pics to come.
Did you spell cum C-U-M?
Well, yeah, because they don't want
Fucking
to
shit
talk
up.
to the person whose feet pics they buy.
No, some people do. A lot of people on the profile, they're like looking for some
Are
conversation.
you okay? Are you
like, they
okay with
wanna
him interacting with these?
request it.
No.
She's getting upset now.
Wait,
Yeah, man.
why?
I'm building
What if it's,
clientele.
even if it's a dude?
Because it's erotic.
No, because
They're getting a sexual thing
Oh,
from it.
this
And
changed.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
give it
This
so well.
this changed since last time we talked. Because I asked you if you'd be okay. And you're like, this is cool. It's not sexual at all.
Wait, how do you know it's sexual?
Yeah. What if they're just collectors?
They're not.
You don't
He's
know
got
that.
his dick in
You
his
don't know
picture.
that.
He's like, it's not sexual.
So
With my picture in the background.
if
You can sell it to them. Don't talk to them.
but
though.
if Lee got sent a tribute of his portfolio, would that be? Do you know what I mean by tribute?
Like, we're like
You ever
coming
seen-
to like his pictures.
They like have a camera that shows them like
coming on.
ejaculating onto the photos of his feet
I don't care about that.
and send it to him.
What? So
Well-
you don't want me to talk
I
to
don't
them?
want the emotional connection. I don't want them to build. an
What
emotional
if in the tribute he's like, oh, I'm having an emotional connection.
I fucking love this guy. I fucking love him.
I am now declaring I have an emotional erection.
No, I'm not building an emotional. I'm building a client base. I'm saying, hey, you got any requests? You want to see me dip my toes in
What if it-
Nutella or something?
What if he asks for a request and you follow through though? Because that's starting to get personal. Those are
Now
personal.
you're,
Like,
now you're
well,
ba-
those
someone's
are
basically
custom.
telling
Yeah,
you.
but
You're tailoring.
Someone's
Yeah,
Oh,
basically
yeah, I'll
telling you
100%
what
I'll
to
tell
do.
you.
You should tell your
You're not
fans.
the boss
how
of
much
me.
you
Cut your arm off.
No,
Or else
I
I'm never-
I only care if he starts having an like a.
This girl's arm all up in the
Where?
frame. Not anymore.
You're fine,
It
you're
is
fine, you're
even
chilling.
worse. Yeah.
yeah, you're chilling.
It's okay,
You're
you're
chilling,
good.
dog. You're chilling, dog.
Anyways, sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, if there's an emotional connection being built.
So
How
if
do you
there's-
establish
if
what
there's
an
an
emo-
emotional
what
connection,
defines an emotional
Emma's
connection?
not cool with it. I'm just saying for the
If
for the.
you,
Yeah.
I don't want you to become friends with the people that are getting
Become
sexually aroused by your face.
ironic.
I'm not friends with them. I'm just
Yeah,
giving
how do you
them-
classify them as a friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, so, like-
Having conversations.
So if Lee
Is
has a
that-
conversation,
That's it.
I have conversations with lots of people.
so if
Like,
Lee,
on a consistent basis, I mean, if it becomes a consistent thing.
so if Lee continues to
you talking
message,
back and forth
What if they're
with them?
giving
And
me
tailoring
money?
your pictures
Yeah.
to them.
And they're like,
Buddy,
oh,
it's
here's
$8.
here's $10.
Yeah,
Here's
it's not.
50.
But
No, I just started
if it's
jacking
a
it
job, then
did you
But
know?
you get 15 grand a week by being a sugar baby.
I told
I'm
you
not
to do it.
I'm not comfortable with that.
I am.
I feel like it's cheating.
Nah. But it depends on what you're doing. If I'm just talking to these people, just like, hey man, how's your day? Sick,
Yeah,
good.
but-
You want to see my
but
big
to
toe?
be-
You want to see my big toe?
To be involved, to be invested, to give them what they are
Want?
looking to get
What-
out of their relationship.
What they're paying for?
Yes, you would need to give real things about your life.
feet pics.
No, that's not true.
You would need to give actual information.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
I can make everything up.
Oh, is that so? Then
You're
is
gonna build a whole second life.
yeah, he's gonna.
I
he's gonna
I
be
am
on-
right here. I'm
I can-
Clark.
He's gonna
I'm
be on
Clark
catfish,
on
but
the
it'll
podcast.
be footfish.
Exactly. I could make
So,
everything
babe-
up.
babe,
Who
out
are
of
they
curiosity,
to verify?
Would you be
No.
okay? Okay, she said no. I
It
didn't.
was a stupid
Didn't get.
question.
Oh,
Go ahead.
if I were to sell feet pics,
Favorite
and it
fear
started-
on
Feet are
others?
big, dude.
but I have massive feet. I could sell it for quantity over quality. So everyone likes a good buffet. And then if I were to sell these pics and interact with my clientele, would you have an issue?
I would do a real job.
Go get a real job. But
That
it's my
would pay
third job.
more. That could
My
pay
third
more.
job. Yeah.
That
What
could
if
pay
it?
more than
What
my
if it
job.
pays more? What if it like 200K a year?
Dude, I know.
And that's
No, but
not
I can,
far off.
I can understand what Emma's saying. It's like if you're gonna
Tailor it, make it custom.
your photos.
Yeah,
to
it gets
them,
pretty personal.
customize
Because it's
it.
personal. That's
It's
personal.
personal. Yeah.
It's
I
clients.
don't like that.
Okay, but
It
what's,
is
what's,
clients.
the, what's the difference?
Sexual, but it's sexual.
Because the feet market
what if
is
I
what's
think
somewhat
my haircut
sexual.
is sexual?
Okay, but you know
Someone
what?
cutting my hair is sexual.
But that's interesting
You know
because
what I
if I work as an orthopedic
don't.
surgeon, am I in a sexual industry now?
No.
No, it's only
Because it's
sexual
foot.
you gain arousal
No,
from it.
orthopedics is knees and hips.
Okay,
Holy
sorry. So
fuck, don't
what
even
what
turn
is
me on like that.
Those are orthopedics, aren't they?
Feet?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what
They do
orthopedic.
tendons and stuff, but that's not like it's not all.
so
what
the
orthopedic
people that
surgeons
do like the whole that make orthotics? What are their jobs?
Those are not orthopedic surgeons.
What are they?
Orthodontist.
I hate how it's like that.
Your
Though.
feet?
I hate how it's like that. An orth.
They would just be like techs who just mold your foot. They're not actual orthopedic surgeons.
I want
She's
a cool
just-
name
yo,
for them. I don't
she's
want
just
techs.
dissing those people.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
fuck you,
I work with
orthopedic
orthopedic
techs.
surgeons.
So
Y'all suck.
should we call them feet boys?
Yeah, but
You have a
B
serious
O
question,
B
you
O
just
I
mold
S.
it.
No, no. But I was trying to legit ask you what the name of the people who
I don't
do
know.
that.
Okay, but here's the thing: is if the issue is customizing sexual content for clients, what if people ask me to draw sexually explicit drawings? They're like, "Lee, I'll pay you 15 grand. Can you do a portrait of like a naked woman for me?"
But it's not a picture of you though. That's
Not
the
a-
thing.
It's
Oh,
not
is that
you.
the difference?
Because the content is you.
What if the
What if it's just my
Yes.
feet? It's just my feet that they're getting off on.
Yeah, but you can't
They
do
have
that.
no idea what I look like. Any question they ask me, I'm making it all up.
Would you be okay if Emma did the same?
Hell
But-
yes.
I would, and I don't know because I'm not the kind of person that's sexually attracted to feet.
What? Lame.
But I would think that although the attraction is to your feet,
Mm.
if they're trying to get to know you personally, they're building a connection to you emotionally. So it doesn't matter that everything's fake. It doesn't matter that it's your feet. Their connections with you.
So-
it's not a random brown guy.
So if they're-
Okay, so if let's
wait,
say
the guy that loves him's not a random. How do you know he's not a random? guy?
so if a girl liked me, I didn't like her back.
No girls like you.
So I said if.
But
bro.
you bring all the boys to the
It's
yard.
hypothetical.
Your milkshakes are
Uh,
sick.
No, so if a girl liked me, I didn't like her back, but like, let's say we were friends, and then she's like, "Hey, Lee, I brought
You're
friends
not
for you."
encouraging her by sending her sexually explicit things.
So finish your thought. What were you?
My point is basically, am I allowed to still be your friend?
I know you're not gonna do.
But what if
anything.
she
But-
thought?
It's not
Yeah,
that I-
so
it's not-
that's my point.
No,
Is like
it's not
I'm
that
not doing anything.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so I
it's
have
not
a
that I
question.
think that you're gonna do something. It's the fact that I know
Someone else is getting off on me.
that. Yeah.
How do we
But
know?
what
People,
if-
how do we know people aren't doing that already?
But Lee, what
That's
if
true.
what if, for example, she sends
But
you
you're not
photos like
indulging
you're her good friend, but she's like, oh, I bought this brand new bathing suit and started.
I'm
sending
sorry.
me photos.
Start it over.
So, so along that whole like if I have a friend who's whatever. So I know a situation where a friend, significant other had a friend who was like showing revealing clothing and like, oh, I bought this new bathing suit. Like, what do you think?
Send it to a guy.
Yeah, to like a friend's boyfriend.
Ooh.
So this chick was sending pictures of her in a bathing suit to a friend's boyfriend.
Yes, because and they're just friends. But she was like, oh, but like, does this bathing suit look good on me? And she was in like in very
And she didn't
interesting
act-
poses.
And she didn't
That's
send it to her.
where I cut.
Yeah. She didn't send it to her
that's
friend.
kind of weird.
But did you see what I'm saying? It's like they're building like even though it might seem innocent, like with the
Does
few
that
pictures,
seem
something
innocent?
else.
No, I don't think that's innocent. I would think
I
that
think-
Well, it's playing off as innocent because you're like,
Like, oh, I didn't do anything.
yeah, I was
It's
just,
just
a
I was just saying,
picture.
But is that
asking
it?
for
But
some opinion.
is that something that's normal to the relationship? Like, does he send her be like, hey, look at my swim trunks, or like, does she ever send me like, here's something not provocative, like here's this hoodie that I bought. Does this also look good on me? Like, if that's kind of the nature of the relationship, then I'd be like, oh, that's kind of what they do. But if it's kind of out of the blue, like, hey, look at me in this bathing suit, and it's like, we've never fucking done this before.
Yeah.
Then
I was
I'd be
gonna say,
like,
but
that's
Something
fucking
is
weird.
like, yeah, if you knew them well enough where you would send it to both the partner and the boyfriend, I think that's different. Like if you've known like the childhood friends,
Sure.
let's
So
say
that's-
they happen to be
that's
But I
together.
would still think
There's
like,
so
if
much-
Emma's sending you bathing suit pictures and she sends me them too, I'd be like, why do you have to send them to him?
Yeah.
Well,
Like what does that have to do with anything?
Carl gets off on Lee every day.
Yeah. So Carl and that.
Oh, it's fine.
But do you need like?
Yeah, that's double standards.
Yeah.
I
That's
understand
true.
what Emma's saying with the sexually explicit
Okay.
nature
Okay.
of it all.
So let me take a spin off of that. So it's because you know they are sexually aroused by, let's say, the feet pics. What if someone was sexually aroused by just having conversations with Lee, but wasn't something how would you know that?
I think it's the whole
Well,
premise.
if I don't know, then what am I supposed to do?
I guess that's the thing is we know that's happening.
Yeah.
Here.
I think it's because the stigma behind feet rather than the stigma behind a conversation.
What if they just
One-
like feet, not sexually, but are like those are some they can just appreciate beauty.
It's fine.
True.
So then why can't you? But like, so if it's
So
someone
why
that's
can't I
passionate
engage?
about it and they want to meet the artist of the work that they're passionate about, why is that then crossing the line?
Oh, they're
True.
gonna meet him.
But how are you selling these pictures? How are they getting access to these pictures?
I think they purchased them.
Same site.
But from where? Like a website?
Sure.
What else is on that website?
Just like, but same thing with like OnlyFans. OnlyFans isn't only sexually explicit content.
It's
In
also
fact,
fans.
It started.
There's
It's-
fans there.
There are fans, like ceiling fans.
But
Yeah.
But
what's
it
the
also
point
got
of the
dominated.
website?
But that wasn't the point of the website. The point of the website was almost like
Educational.
No, not educational. Well, maybe educational too. But like OnlyFans was like a shit. What's the other
Like
That's where it was
a,
for
like, a
teachers.
like a Patreon.
No, like a patron. Yeah.
Yeah, like it was for just anyone, like even cosplayers and stuff like that. at first.
Artists, any creative
Yeah,
individual.
it
who
just
wants to
became
put
it
content out.
became a body art.
Like everything. Like
but now that
everything.
you're associating, like whether you mean that or not, you're now associating with that.
Well, same thing.
Sure,
like,
but does
let's
that
say-
mean like I can't use OnlyFans to put art out? Like as soon as I put like
It's the same
like,
thing,
hey,
like-
here's
But
something
find
for me
another
to-
platform.
Okay, but that's
But
the
there's
same
maybe
thing.
because
Sure.
the most exposure's there.
Yeah.
A good example is Tinder. We all know Tinder's a hookup app. You can use it for plenty more than that. You can use it for serious dating. It's just known
Yeah.
as the
You-
hookup
you
app.
can,
But it has the most saturation in terms of all those dating apps.
Well, you can, but when you ask someone, oh, where did you meet? And they're like, usually they go, oh, not Tinder, that's only for, like, Tinder's known for only hookups.
It's
I
become
don't think
that.
so, though.
It's become
Yeah, it
that.
is.
It's the stigma
Yeah, it
behind
is.
it, but same thing like this stuff. Like, I feel like you can still have appreciation for art in other ways than just it being sexualizing feet.
But then find another platform. It doesn't need to be on like an OnlyFans or like a platform where people.
But his is
post
not-
their content.
But his is
for
on like a
sexual
feet
purposes.
finder.
Yeah.
Is feet finder supposed to be for sexual purposes?
No, not necessarily. It's literally just for people.
But is it like
who want-
known to be for sexual stuff?
I don't know, to be honest.
I don't know either. I don't know enough about it.
I just don't
I
think
never
it's-
heard about it before.
I deactivated
It
my
doesn't
3
have-
accounts like last week, so
It doesn't have much of a reputation to me. I never heard about it before I started looking into specifically selling feet pics. So I have no idea what kind of
you know, babe.
reputation it is.
Can I anonymously? If I were to generally start
can
doing
say
this anonymously, would you have a problem with that?
So you just aborted.
Yeah, because that's what,
Like
but,
anonymously.
Like, normal people don't look
Redemption.
at a photo and go, God, I just really want to stare at feet today. Like there's a fetish behind.
So
it.
I'm not normal.
Like there's not no, but like you don't go about your day-to-day life being like, God, I really want to see a good feet pic not
You
the
don't know
Yeah,
that,
but
though.
okay, but
Well, yeah,
I've
I
been
do.
struggling my whole life.
but what about people who are like art fanatics who are just
That's
like,
why,
oh
yo.
my god, a new Van Gogh, or maybe not a new one. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's dead, but-
But that's why when I'm on an airplane, when he says we're about 12,000 feet, I'm like,
Excuse
Holy, how many?
wow.
Yeah. 12,000.
Shake it, baby.
But Carl's saying the same thing. Foot finders for foot fetishes. There are no people on there with artistic.
I don't think
interests.
that's true.
Carl.
I don't think that's true. I don't think you can say there's no people. I think yes. I think the vast majority is foot fetish.
Okay.
I think
I
some
do
people
agree.
can leave it at a foot fetish,
Yeah.
and then there's some people that would want to get to know the person behind the foot fetish, and that's what I
I
have
have a foot.
So it's like wanting to get to know a porn star because.
Yeah.
I saw a good porno.
Like a webcam girl.
Yeah, that's
A
a
cam
good.
girl.
Actually, that's a good. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Okay, the other thing too. So
What-
I want to talk about that. The video that I sent you guys about that guy who's dancing with his feet. That I think could have made it on that site,
100%.
and that is not at all.
No, nothing sexual.
And I was
about
like,
that.
whoa.
That's just incredible.
It was like one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
like I said, if you did
He
it
was, like,
naked,
dancing with-
even better. Even better.
But I don't think that was sexual in any way.
Oh, yes. Okay, that
Yeah,
guy.
like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
thing with his toe. I was like, that is fucking so cool. I was
Yeah.
really mind blown.
We'll post a link to it.
You
Same
guys,
thing
we
with the
always say
girls.
that we've.
She's yelling at the TV. I find it very interesting
Yes, Sandy.
that you're not okay with them. Like, you can't control other people's intentions. You can't control other people's actions. So them trying to pursue a relationship with me, even though I'm giving them all just smoke and mirrors
Okay, I'm
and just deflecting shit.
But you're giving, even if you are giving them fake information, you're giving them the
Satisfaction.
illusion of an emotional relationship.
But I'm doing it purely for the intent of give me
Of
more
money.
But
You-
they
Doesn't
might not.
matter.
You know
It
how
doesn't
I-
matter that you're conning them. You were giving someone else in this universe thinks that they have got you emotionally,
I've got you emotionally.
That's the
I know
problem.
that. I know that. I do.
and you've let them believe that. You've given them that power.
But that means
You
something?
tell them. Yes.
That's very interesting.
Yes.
Because I don't really give a fuck what anyone really thinks. And to me, it's just because, like, you can't control it. Like, there are probably people who think that right now.
But you know
just
what?
because they're delusional.
I'm
And-
kind of thinking of like if it was the same scenario, but instead of feet, it was like a selfie, like just your face. There's nothing sexual about your face, but it's also pretty weird if you were to customize, send people photos of your face. Like if Christine was sending on Snapchat like selfies of her that I wouldn't receive to other guys, I'd be like, that's kind of weird.
You've just drawn a fantastic point, in my opinion. What about your selfies?
I don't take selfies anymore.
Anymore? Okay. What about when you used to do them?
When you used to take
If you
selfies.
had a problem with it, I would have stopped.
Okay, but I didn't. But by your own standards.
No one is trying to create an emotional relationship with me over my selfies, and if they do, I'm very clear about the fact that I'm in a relationship and nothing is gonna happen.
Like
Thank you for
you're-
appreciating my beauty,
you're saying
Sure.
but it's never gonna happen.
you're
So
saying
what
that
if,
you.
so what if he leads his conversation with his feet pics like that?
But she's not
And
leading a
then they
conversation.
still-
I'm ending.
Yeah, she's not.
I'm
She's not.
ending the relationship there. I'm
Let-
not continuing with it.
That's
So
not
you're not
true.
getting
That's
paid
not-
for those.
That's not true. That's not okay. One, you're not getting paid for them, which is a very big point. Also, that's not true because there would be and I'm not trying to out you in front of everybody, but like I'm just trying to have a real conversation. Is there are people who would try and have a conversation with you, and I made this clear in the beginning of the relationship, and it's still clear now. Is I don't give a shit. Sometimes I think some people just like to talk, and I
talk.
like to talk to people. So give them the benefit of the doubt. Give them the opportunity to cross the line.
I did.
And-
Remember that guy?
I agree.
Kevin,
I
that
know.
was talking to?
I know.
Yeah.
But that's my point. Is you would have a conversation with him
But I
up
would-
until he crossed the
but
line,
listen, but
and I'm fine.
I
And I'm
w-
fine with that.
I was
That's
not
fine.
going to continue that conversation with Kevin
Mm.
until you were like, maybe he just wants to talk to you. Continue the conversation.
Okay.
And so I did. And then
So
it
there's-
turned into, when are you going to break up with your boyfriend?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, that's whack.
Yeah. No. And,
So-
and
So I
that's
ended
fine.
it.
But
So,
like, why
but I'm
did
just
you
saying
do
is
a conversation when, like, what did you stand to gain from that where you continue talking to them? I mean, for me, that's the like what was the point of continuing that conversation? Period.
But why not talk to people?
Because why talk to people, like random people about what?
It's funny because
It's just good
sounds
to-
weird
I want
to me,
Christine
just
side
good to
just
learn.
because I just dislike random people. Like if I don't know you, don't message me.
I-
I'm just that kind of person.
If I knew it wasn't frowned upon and people would be weird, I would
Right.
talk to people on the street.
Well, I mean,
I'd walk down the street and be like, "Yo, what up, man? How you
It-
doing?"
it also
Like
depends,
to
but-
me, it creates a community. It shows
No,
that
but-
there's better
And
interests.
what's even more interesting though is like in an example that might be more relatable to you is like when you're gaming and stuff, you start to build
Yeah.
these emotional connections with people that you you're not even physically interacting with. Like you're just
And you probably
playing
never
and
will.
spending time with.
Well,
these
technically, you
people.
are physically interacting with them if you really think about it. Like, I guess they're like indirectly. I
Yeah,
guess.
So not.
Yeah,
You
so
know-
it's like, is that any different? Like, why would that be different?
I think it's true though. It's always gonna be about intent. Like for example, Kevin could have ended the conversation with, "I really like your music. I just want to reach out saying thank you," and
that's
it would have completely flipped the script. It's all about intent. Where in gaming, I guess everyone has kind of like a common goal going into it. We're just like Feet Finder.
Trying to
Everyone's
find-
common goal is to find feet.
So
So like, it's kind of.
here's the other thing.
I think
though.
the big one of the big
Yeah.
factors too is the fact that there's a monetary exchange involved with this component. So it's
100%.
not just an interaction or a relationship. It's like a business exchange. And
And
from Lee's perspective, if you're trying to
Customer
make
service.
it so you're where they're gonna buy your product again, I could see why you'd want to encourage that.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, oh, you're making more money then.
But I can also see why I can
Absolutely.
discourage it because that also it just happens that the market you're going into is a taboo sexual. I guess.
that's
Well, and that's the intent. Obviously, I agree with that. But that's up for discussion right from the beginning.
it's for a mass.
I'm
It's
gonna
up to a
pu- I'm
mass debate.
Absolutely. Hell yeah, baby.
Oh my God.
Circle jerk. No, but that's up in the conversation the moment you create the profile. Like, hey, I'm creating a profile on this taboo fetish website, knowing goddamn well what I'm getting into. So like that's the beginning of the conversation. Now the discussions and stuff, like talking to people, I agree with Matt. Like it's a business transaction. You're building clientele.
You're just trying to keep good customer service. Hey, thank
Yeah.
you for your feedback. I hope we can continue some great customer
wanna see
service.
my
I'm
dick?
just trying to look at Emma's
But I-
face and say
but I think it
that.
also depends on how much time you dedicate to those emotional connections.
24/7. Lee's now
But, like,
on
when you're
call to
gaming,
these
like,
people.
You used to have your Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's like, well, if you want a relationship, you like.
Oh, I can still rock
But
Tuesdays.
if it
and
got
Thursdays.
to-
What the
That
hell?
wasn't gonna work for me.
If
Because
it got
now
to a
it's fine
point,
because now
though-
I'm gonna work the same schedule. So what changes? Because the content.
Because that goes towards our house. You
Uh,
gaming
that's
goes
fair.
towards nothing for me. Like this
Yes,
is
it does.
usually no,
It makes
that's
me a happier person, which in turn makes you a
Oh,
happier
that's
wife
deep.
because I'm a better person
I'm
around
not a
you.
wife. Just want to make that clear.
Wow.
Well, okay, but
That bit back.
what if it got to a point where it's like a 6-figure pay, like a big 6-figure paying job? Let's say
Big.
like you're deep into the
Big
six
foot.
figures. You're 180K a year just from feet pics.
A lot of money. Drowning
Just
in
from feet pics
loonies.
alone. To the point where I can quit my job and you can be a stay-at-home mom, but I gotta work my clients. I gotta work my clients to make 180K a year.
Gotta take these
So
feed
then I would
pics.
say.
I gotta interact with these guys. I gotta sell them. I gotta keep them on the hook. Like the fact that someone who we will never meet thinks something false that doesn't exist is
No.
true is enough
Wait, I
for
don't
you
even
to
think at that.
stop it.
I think
Yeah.
at that stage, I don't think you'd have to be. Why would it be fake?
Exactly. I honestly at that point I probably
That-
would.
That poses an interesting question because let's say
You'd go back to work.
Versus him just selling his feed pics.
Yeah,
No, it's
to
your,
make-
it's the
you're-
conversations you're having, it's the
Yeah.
emotional connections you're making. You know
Yeah,
it's
don't like
sexual
it.
in
okay,
nature.
okay. Out of curiosity, so let's.
I'm gonna resent you. We're gonna get to.
You're gonna really you yeah.
Let-
you
You
have-
gotta take the kids and
Interesting.
Uncle
okay.
Let's say
I wouldn't miss it.
let's say Lee let's say
Interesting.
Lee sincerely took on shiatsu massage, and that's the type of massage where he would be walking on people's backs with his feet. Now some people
Don't think that's shiatsu, but okay.
what is it? Is it not? What is that?
No, I think it's something else. I don't know what it's called.
Okay, so let's say that type of massage
kinda
where
dog.
where he uses his feet on
Shiatsu.
people,
Yeah.
which is before this whole taboo thing. It was a total normal thing. Where
Yep.
now it's probably a little more sexualized. And
Yeah.
he made, let's say, $1 million a year giving these massages to people with their feet. But you kind of know in the back of your mind, some of those clients are going because they like his feet from the other website. But Lee's going strictly just for massage. He has no connection to it, and he walks away.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
But you know
What?
for a fact some of the clients are return clients because they like his feet sexually.
He's not dedicating time to build emotional relationships with them.
Bro, so his
What if he
it's because
talks to
is it
them
because of
beyond
his
his
is
appointment?
it because of his
That's
intent?
fine.
Is it because of his intent though? Because his intent is not to be sexual, but for them it is. In the massage part, just like this foot part, his intent is not sexual.
Well, yeah,
How many?
I think
We'll
that
have to go long
it
on
is
this
about
episode.
his intent,
Right.
but
This is a
it's
good one. Maybe we get to circle back to it too.
True.
It's just, it's about the building.
It's about
of
family.
The building of a fake relationship. I'm not.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if
It's
it's
a-
fake or if it's real. You're spending time to make someone else believe
But-
that there is something between you.
So in this
and I don't like
in this
that.
massage case though, they can be repeat customers. That's in person repeat customers, and it doesn't bother you as much than him reaching out online.
So
No, but
okay,
it
okay.
depends what
Is
their
it
intent is,
is it only
But-
because
but
of the sexual
his-
component
so
of
Lisa-
this?
Is he doing
But
the
what are
same?
their
good question.
interactions like? Do they, oh, I
Probably.
love the way you
He's like,
put your big
how?
toe into
No, no, no,
my
no.
scapula.
Okay, holy shit, relax. He
saying.
goes in and he's like,
Yeah,
"How was your
scapula
New
look
Year's? Good.
No,
You know,
it's
just had the
actual
cousins
way.
over and he's just
Scalpel.
talking about his
That's
day."
a
Usually.
conversation. That's fine.
Yeah, that's what you use
Yeah.
for your food.
If you're
Scapula?
building emotional relationships
Flip
with
your eggs.
them while you're stepping on their backs, then we have a problem.
Oh, that's your hair. Your scalp.
Your back is just so nice.
No, that's what they call Dracula scalp. Oh, your cam went out. Yo, did you guys see the fucking Dracula trailer with Nicolas Cage as Dracula?
No, I would love to see it.
Oh,
Sorry, folks. Okay.
Yeah, you got some ass sweat going on?
Do it? Is it sweaty?
You got
so
some.
you just got a lot of junk in your trunk.
I do. It's pretty junky and pretty trunky. I think this
Pretty
is
brunky.
Emma has dug in.
So is the biggest piece of this that there's a sexual component to it? Because the part of building
Yes.
relationships is, I'll flip it. So there's a streamer that I watch that literally quit his job as a university professor because he makes more money streaming Marvel Snap daily.
No fucking way.
He's like, it's crazy that this is the world we're in, but he's built now this relationship with these people who come and watch his stuff every day. But he's interacting with them on a daily basis and over the length of a day. Is that different because it's not at a sexual level?
Because no one's getting sexual
Yeah,
gratification.
it's a
What
hobby.
if they do though? Like,
Well,
what if
that's
some of these
not-
people are like,
But
holy
we don't
fuck,
know it,
Lisa?
but
If
we
you're
don't
not
know
aware
it.
of it,
Yeah.
if he's talking to his foot fetish people, he knows they're getting sexual gratification from the conversation, from the photos. He's building this relationship for the purpose of keeping them as clients in this sexual field. Those are the differences.
Interesting. Okay, I'm trying to absorb that.
Okay. So the line is simply where
They're getting sexual gratification.
no, I'm trying to put it in a way that doesn't sound condescending.
What someone else feels and what someone else does. But if you are encouraging that,
Yeah.
that's the problem.
But even if it's from
So
a business perspective.
Even if I know I'm
Yes,
putting, I
sexual
know I'm
engagement.
putting these feet pics up there. I know people are gonna get off, and I know people are paying me money to jerk off to my feet pics. But once I engage with them, is where the lines cross. Okay, interesting. Carl, I am interested in your opinion too. So let me know.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's neat.
It's feet.
Do we wrap it there, boys?
Yeah.
Do we?
It's neat.
Look at
It's
this guy
about
trying
feet
to advertise
and
too
beat.
for free on our channel, bro. That's fucking crazy. Get that.
Yeah, did you see that in the
I'm
clip?
gonna jerk off.
Did you see that in the Instagram clips? Did
Oh yeah, fuck, sorry.
you see that in the clips?
What?
Of our last clips where I zoomed down your feet, I'm like free preview, and I like put on the.
Oh no, I didn't see that. We'll
shit.
have to go back and watch that one.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. You have to pay me for that.
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna sue you.
It literally says free on it when I
We
zoom
have
out.
to, we'll now have to add in our things that there's product placement. Like a little fucking.
Blur out
We'll
Lee's
put,
feet.
we'll put a
the
link
entire
to the
pod.
profile at the bottom of every episode.
Do an ad in between.
Featuring we.
We should do intermission ads of.
Am I the guest on the show now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, your feet are.
Yeah, my feet are. Yeah.
Yeah. Do like the
Episodes
whole.
they're not on. They're not allowed
Do
to
the
be
whole-
framed.
Do the whole thing like this, but with your feet. I don't know how.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
What are we thankful for?
I'm thankful I haven't really interacted with any of my customers because I'd be divorced. I'd be divorced.
Yo, I want to thank Vizzy for making a good drink. It's pretty good.
Solid.
Truly's wasn't as good. I didn't think.
Oh, we got some competition.
Lucas?
I'm grateful that no one actually buys this every year, but this is a Busted Sled Gingerbread Stout. Does it just sound like I said something in German?
Yeah.
'Cause even after I said that, I'm like, damn, that's pretty
Fucking
European.
Fluent. Fucking fluent.
What?
But
I
you're
said
still European 'cause you're
Busted
Polish.
Sled Gingerbread Stout.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
like it or you don't like it?
It's terrible. It
Yeah, it sounds dope.
tastes like I'm
Oh,
drinking
Carl
tar.
said, I'm genuinely not sure how I feel. I see Emma's point, but I can't get too upset about the foot thing. I think the biggest
Because
part...
we don't
Sorry,
take feet
What are
seriously.
what are you thankful for, though, sir? What did you say?
That no one
Oh,
drinks
no
this
one
year
drinks
long.
this.
I was
yeah,
dead serious.
I think what makes this very convoluted is the fact that there's money involved, and that's where it's like, if he
What
was
do you
doing
wanna
it for
put
like
in?
as like a hobby, then that's very
That's
different.
not-
Than
No,
Yeah,
that's
I-
still
everyone,
sexual.
and everyone sees things differently. Like some people are more affected by
that's why you have glasses.
physical things. Other people are more affected by emotional things. Like some people are more angry if you physically cheat on them
Yeah.
than if you emotionally cheat, and vice versa.
Really? Is someone out there more angry if you emotionally cheat?
connections get to me more.
Oh, that's a whole nother topic we'd have to discuss.
So if I got it on with Lucas, but we like just hated each other,
Yeah, that's true.
like I'm good.
Totally fine.
But I
Sick.
rock this fucking world with hate.
Nice, nice. Promise?
Yeah, call me Kratos.
All right.
Cool.
Thanks, folks.
We'll end it there. Bye.